So one day I was in the park playing on the garbage can, but all along me and my brothers played in the rain, snow, all that my whole life. But they come get me off the garbage can, take me to a park called Whitney and Young LA All-Stars to play with Jesse. And I was 14 years old, and all them guys was high school seniors and high school All-Americans, pros, because it was unlimited. So we were practicing. The guys I came with decided they didn't want to be there anymore. They was leaving. They told them they was going to take me with them. They said, y'all can get your asses out of here. Right. They said, y'all get out, but that young boy there ain't going nowhere. Right. And it was on from there.
Right. Like I said, once again, man, we have Steve Burt, Gary Springer, man, legends, man, basketball legends, even greater human beings. Mr. Burt, before we get into, how the street thing and the street ball used to be, how was it? I remember using that 84 draft. And we know who was in that 84 draft. You had Barkley, you had Stockton, you had Jordan, you had Bowie. I think Akeem was the number 1 pick. Let me ask you a question. Did they know Jordan was going to be that good when he got drafted?
I didn't. I don't know what they knew.
You seen that in North Carolina?
I seen it in North Carolina. I saw it in Pan Am trials. If you forget me, I went playing the Pan American games at the trials, and they picked the Pan American team, the Olympic team. So Barkley was there. Everybody was there.
Right.
And he showed out, man. And I saw what I saw. I came home waving. This was serious. He just holding back because he was in the system with Dean. He's better than that.
So that's true when they talk about the system. Like, the system could really hold a player back?
Oh, without doubt. But I mean, I saw Jordan too. I think your first time seeing it.
I was there, yeah. We were freshmen, yeah.
Hey, the first time you saw Jordan was when we were all up at the National Sports Festival trying out for the Olympics. I was up there with Jordan, Pat Ewing, Chris Mullins. Richie.
Doc Rivers?
Yeah, Doc Rivers. I was there. Oh no,
Doc was the man.
No, Doc is my man.
Did you play with Barkley?
I got drafted. I was the rookie at the same time. We got drafted at the same time, Florida, Philly. I got hurt, and I changed up. Had to go overseas. Barkley kept going.
So you saw the mound of rebounding.
Yeah, I went against him. No, we passed how they did. They did the big man's goal like this. Me and him, we went on his side. He went on outside. I beat him, and he said something. Billy Cunningham got mad, and I will never forget it. He looked up there, he cussed Billy Cunningham ass out right then and there. He went in on the team. That's how I knew Bobby go. Bobby speak his mind no matter what, no matter where.
Right,
so,
right.
I mean, it's like that.
Right. So like you say, y'all say y'all seen Jordan and knew he was going to be that great.
Yeah, I saw him. I played against him. He's a high school senior. We were all college freshmen at Syracuse.
Right.
So he went by the basket sitting like he's sitting, going like this, going by.
He
was sitting like this, going by the basket, and we all on the stage. Nigga, who this kid?
It looked like he was
We didn't know who he was. That wasn't it in the games. He was blocking 6'10", 6'11" guys shot, bringing it down, pushing it up court.
He might have been jumping higher then, right?
Huh?
He might have been jumping.
I think he was jumping high. He was unreal. I mean, he's a high school guy. And I had Johnny Dawkins, Adrian Branch. We had all the Georgetown, and John Thompson coached us. So, John Thompson.
Great one, cursed Richie out.
Huh?
He cursed Richie
He
out.
cursed Richie out. But
Why you think?
And Jordan and them, they were real dudes. We tore Syracuse University dorm up. We had a fire extinguisher fight. The East against the South. We blowing fire extinguishers all through the building. Jordan was doing it too.
Wow.
We all had a ball, man. That's a real dude. That's what y'all know.
But I just want to ask, like, y'all, you went to Hughes. But how could all y'all play for one team? Who was on your team like Hughes?
Me, Kevin Williams, Troy Roscoe, Marky Bard, Sam McCoy, Big Sam.
Big Sam.
But Sam wasn't there, junior. He was there the next year.
But how about the other tall one, the Dosky?
Oh, we had Big Herb.
Big Herb. Yeah, Big
Two
Herb.
7-footers.
7-footers.
Yeah.
And I love Herb. I love Frankie, man. We had 2 7-footers.
They don't know Kevin Williams, so y'all had an NBA backcourt at Hughes.
Yeah, we was both averaging 30 points a game.
Y'all both went to the league.
We both went to the league. If we could have got along better then, we'd have been
crazy. He said, them niggas, he's gonna get along, them niggas will fight each other. I'm gonna keep it real. And then and those both of them my boys. Them my
Yo,
boys.
I ain't gonna lie.
You know, and they still boys after the game. After the fight, we all boys. That's how we got
As a
down.
kid, when I went to go see Steve Burt play, right, I always said, this nigga always looks serious, man. He don't never smile, man. I'm for real.
All about his business.
So
Right.
it was one I couldn't play playing, right? I can't play playing.
Right.
I played the game. I ain't playing around. Yeah, I ain't playing. And you don't call me from the stands. Don't even
Right. He was like that.
I'm coming up there. It's gonna stop. We're stopping that. So and also, I was a sad kid because my parents had died in '74. Both of them died 5 months apart. So I was just, I had a lot of stuff going on. I was deep.
Right.
I was deeper than you know what I mean. I was older than my years, and I don't know how wise I was, but I was sad and I was mad and I was a little scary punk.
Right.
And I ain't want nobody bother me.
Right.
So that's why. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
I always say, I said, he was kill these cats, but he don't never smell. I don't play with them at all. And y'all ever basketball like these young cats, like Gary Springer, like Jay might know Chris. What was it? The kid who used to dunk all the time. Chris, what's his name?
Brooks.
Chris Brooks and all them. Can't know they was on the ground compared to Gary, man. I'm telling you, man. Like I only had a school full of all Americans, man. Like, come on, man. For real. Gary Springer's the truth, man. Gary is the truth.
Real truth.
Yes, man.
So look, Gary's a Franklin, right? So I'm a Hughes, right? And we every day. So Mark Johnson was my point guard. Mark Johnson from the Jew.
Right.
Gary from the Jew. Right? Mark Johnson had a pretty sister.
Yeah.
So look, we gotta keep it on.
Right. Hey, we gonna keep it on.
So look, I'm coming uptown with Mark Johnson. I came uptown one time, Mark Johnson, right downstairs, right in the Drew, and it turned me out. It was like a dope fiend. I came up here every day to play. It was gangsters, it was grown-ups, it was all Americans, it was guys that just played out there. It was everything. It was like a whole soup of that.
Right.
Was no dunking because they're gonna hurt you. You try to dunk on them, so you gotta play the game. And I had a ball, but I would come up, right? I'll come walking by to play, but I also want to get upstairs. Right? When I get upstairs, I'm going like, hey, Shannon. I was like,
I'm already in there.
so now he had Franklin. He had Franklin. We're cool, right? But he had Franklin. I'm at Hughes. And every time we play them, so I'm trying to get him and I'm trying to get at him. Plus, that's the dude, so I got to give them the rich. They got college, tall team and all that. So every time I'm going hard on them, they killing them. So my senior year, I playing them, right? And Kevin's gone. It's me, Troy Roscoe. We playing at Frank. We played at Hughes. They beat us. I got dunked on. They laughing. So we go to Franklin, right? And we playing. And I remember clearly, I told us, I came out for rest. I went back there and I looked. I said, yo, fix the score, man. He looked at me so sad. He said, that's the score, Steve. We was down like 20 at first. I was like, damn. So I'm playing the hoop, man. And I wound up quitting that day, right? That was my last high school game. Tell me the score, man.
No, tell him he got he got his 40. He got his 40, y'all. Right. Don't let him keep telling that without saying he ain't get 40 on us. He got his 40.
Right.
And we lost 101-61.
That's what you remember.
Got 40 and lost by 40.
So I told you about the guy, he told me it was down 20, so it got worse after that. But the kid that dunked on me tried to dunk on me again. Right? Yeah, and I slapped that thing to the wall.
Right. Now you
almost identical play. And this time, he chased him down and said, "You ain't get what you got now." He punched it to the wall.
Right.
Wow.
That was a mean game.
Yeah, that was cool. That was a
mean.
You know, he lost about 40.
You know what I see you play the most though?
What's that?
The Kingdom, man.
Oh yeah.
I'm telling you, man. I mean, I seen some of my best games in the Kingdom, man.
Yeah, with Gumby and them all
Gumby,
telling them
that's when
stories.
Richie was catching people jump shots.
Man, everybody was
The dog catcher.
Yes, man. I mean, come on, man. I think the Kingdom, I seen my best games in the Kingdom. I like the Rucker too. Rucker was awesome. Seen the great games in the Rucker too. Some great games with 39th.
Yeah.
The Kingdom had the
Yeah, Smokey. I'm a kid. Let me tell you a true story. I'm a kid, right? This kid named Smokey. He look, that motherfucker. He came to the game. I had the Vans and smoking machine. He had on all white. His whole family. They like Muslims. Remember the African joint? He was like God that day. He raised his hand. The crowd went crazy. I love old Harlem, man.
That's right.
Man,
And
look,
then like
look.
old Harlem, man. Good games, man.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes.
all the money guys out
Right.
there. Kenny Smith even had it on a tape that he did, Blacktop. Said, you want to see Gary Springer and Richie Adams come to the game early, you got to get there early because everybody was sitting down. The cats going to come and shoot the gun in the air. And you run, they sit down.
Get the seat.
Can't be back over.
Once again, y'all, we have the legends.
Yeah.
Steve Burt, Gary Spring in the building, man.
Yeah,
We have,
man.
man, basketball legends, man. Y'all hear the knowledge.
A stop. Real street ball legend.
Who influenced y'all coming up?
That's a good one.
Whether it was in the street or on the TV screen in the league.
Man, it was a lot of the old cats, man. It was the old cats. We watched TV, unlike these kids. We watched basketball and we go in the park and work on that ourselves.
Right.
We ain't had all that training stuff that they have. We work on our games by ourselves. And me, somebody do something that's nice to me. Oh, I got that. Yo, that's a nice move, but I'm gonna do that. I'm taking that. I tell cats I'm taking that move.
Y'all ain't have no
You know what I'm
AAU.
saying?
What's no AAU for y'all?
No, we had
BCI.
BCI, yeah.
BCI,
Utah,
same thing.
stuff like that.
We go once or twice a year, and then all the teams. But it wasn't as watered down as it is now.
Y'all have Riverside Gauchos and who else?
Gauchos and
Riverside.
That's it. Now New
You
York.
know,
got-
Queens, you had Elmcore and
But they weren't in the.
they were the BCI, yeah. Elmcore went to BCI.
Yeah.
That's St. Green and them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got all these like now, super watered down, all these AAU program.
Everybody want to travel, everybody charging everybody.
Yeah,
They charge
man.
the kids to play, man.
They charge you, look, they charge you,
Yeah, man.
they charge you for a tryout knowing they already got the team.
Because I tell you something,
So
we would have never played back then. And we had to play. Nah, that wasn't happening.
Right.
Nah.
And when I was looking at, not thinking about your game right now, Steve, your game is made for today's game.
Oh yeah, no question.
God. Right.
I'm talking about literally idolized.
Right.
I'm talking about idolized.
Right. Turn it that way. So, who's the? Ask y'all a question, because people really don't know who's the best y'all played against and played with.
On any level?
Yeah, any level. When you knew when I see him, it's going down, or I love playing with him.
I'm gonna tell you who was the toughest for me, and I ain't scared to say it. It was that Antoine Carr, Cliff Livingston, for me.
Antoine Carr played for Utah.
Yeah, Antoine
He was
Carr,
strong.
Cliff
What's the
Livingston.
touch state? Was that touch state?
I wasn't strong like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Antoine Carr was
I
definitely strong.
was not but I'm saying I was naturally strong.
Yeah.
And back then, it was that body thing had just started really becoming a big issue for everybody. You know, a lot of guys were doing it on their own, but now the schools are starting to do it. Everybody's starting to do it. So, man, after that, I had to get myself stronger.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, it was, and then Dale Ellis, that was the three. You know what I'm saying? And Dale Ellis was the other one. I mean, I would try to move and go by. He just stopped me with his arm. I'm like, ain't nobody ever did that to me.
He played big man.
Yo, ain't nobody ever did that to me.
He was a big man. He was killing me.
He was the guard.
So I had to change him and get
Yeah,
stronger.
he played. He was Steph Curry father.
Man, we want to get stronger. Yeah, no question.
What about you, Mr. Burt?
Oh man, there's so many dudes that got at me, man. I tell you, I wouldn't like him. I ain't pop with a scene like that. So, I know it teased me when we played Wichita State. I got dunked on. That was the first time I got dunked on. Shabbat dunked on me. They gave it to me. Oh, you only dunking on somebody.
I got them niggas dumped all over us.
But in the pros, damn Andrew Tony, man.
For Philly,
Yeah.
Utah.
Oh,
I like that. That's why he won a championship. He only got a deal like you.
It was crazy because he was size and just the way he moved, and he had to step back. And I was quick, you know. He just stepped back and stepped back so far, and I was like, nah. Oh, shit. So coach, I'm looking at the coach like, yo, what else can I do? He said, just keep on going, brother. So you gotta get more out, man.
Right.
And then Orlando Blackman, because Orlando Blackman he was deceptive, so I knew he could play, right? But I didn't know that he was that fast. He's not me. So I'm thinking, I got this. Pew! I was like, oh shit. I never knew he was that fast. Man. He did it several times. I was like, damn, I ain't doing that no more. Look what they look like. Here's what they look like, you know?
Right. Wow.
Yeah, the pros, that was early. That was early. So later on, man, you know, it wasn't hard to bust me because I'm coming at you. I'm gonna give you a chance. to,
Right.
Right.
Man, I seen him bust Byron Scott ass in college. I seen him bust what's the Mark from
Price.
Georgia State, Mark Price ass.
Price.
I watch him get him 30, 40. I watch him dunk on 7-footers. I watch him do all that, man. I'm telling you, college. I watch him do it all.
Right.
I win number 30.
Well, hey, man, Ione leading scorer all the time.
It's hard time. But I tell you what, I'm gonna tell you something. It's honest, no BS.
Okay.
If it weren't for him, none of that would happen. Because when
Explain.
I came down here, like I said, we wound up playing together after, you know, the debacle when they beat us badly. But I was Riverside, we traveled and all that stuff. And then we started the thought of me, him, and Mike Moore on our own, right? So that's what it was. Because we was killing. Right?
Yes, sir.
Mike Moore was spreading that thing out there.
Everybody.
Everybody's getting
Yeah,
on.
Mike Moore. I remember Mike Moore. Right.
That's what point guard.
Yeah.
He was a real point.
So, you know, Barbano left in April, and then Jeff Rulin, they thought he was in trouble, so Mike Moore thought something was going to happen.
He would say George.
He was in
Florida first.
right away, right?
Yeah, SEC.
Yeah, and then, so I had to play point, which I wasn't my thing.
Right.
But I tried, you know, when I
It
did my
was an
best.
adjustment. It was an adjustment.
It was a hell of a
Scoring.
At first year, it was an adjustment. I remember days, me and him in Harlem. He walking, he talking to me, say, "Yo, man, Dip, man, you doing this thing?" I'm like, "Nah, man, you good too."
I knew I was
Man,
better.
I was like, "Yo, Steve, you good too?" He's like, "Nah, man." He was like, "Fuck that."
Look, remember Richie Pett? Richie Pett was our assistant coach. He was vice president of the school. He's doing his own consultant stuff now, but he was manager too. If you listen to Rich, you did give me more. But anyway, so Rich used to say, "Stevie, you know, just come down. You know, they keep doing it to the lady in the third row." So I said, "What was that lady?" Yeah, exactly. What were you doing? What are you doing? So, but like I said, you know, we hung out. We always hang out. We never argued. We never fought. Even though he changed on me because he was that dude. He was the dude when I met him. So
Right,
it really changed because he's still that dude. And he never fronted on me, and he helped me get over that hump. You know what I'm saying? And he told me about the street. And I thought I knew some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What you doing? Yeah, you don't hang out with them. Steve, don't me with them.
I was telling him, he was like, yo, everybody in the streets. I was with everybody.
Right.
He was like, yo, how you with them? How you know them?
I thought I knew everything.
I'm like, how you know? No.
And then on the ball trip, you know, and playing in certain areas, I didn't like to play around with different people, and you know, I just played where say my name.
Right.
He was like, nah, come on, man.
Man, they paying, man. They paying.
What money?
I show I get that money.
Right.
So he took me to the game. That's how good a game we played. So I'm like, yo, what's up, man? What's up? He said, chill, man. It's going down. So everybody line up. You know, they got the touchback tickets. All right. Who the $50 man is? I'm like, I'm the $50. He said, nah, man. He said, chill. I said, chill. You got the $50 man. He said, no, chill. Two beats. All right, go. I said, all right, 2 beats. I was like, what, man? And then they go up to the 500.
Right.
I'll give me my 2,000.
We have Walt, Richie, me, Gary,
Pearl Washington.
Wow.
Listen,
I hear these names?
Pearl had
Names out there.
me and Mike Boogie say this all the time. Pearl had his own theme song in 45th Street. You know what it was? Pac-Man.
Oh, yeah, Pac-Man.
Look out. Pearl. I said, what I said? So what the fuck is this nigga? I'm a little cat. Little cat right here. I said, yo, Boogie. Because Boogie's already playing. You know, Boogie's playing Olympic.
God bless him. Rest in peace, Pearl.
Pearl had his
Rest
own
in peace,
theme
man.
song.
Legend,
Pearl was
man.
special, man. I love Pearl Washington.
Rest
too.
in peace, my brother.
Pearl had his own theme song, Pac-Man. Man.
So-
But back then, see, if you're bad, you that dude, because cats that played back then didn't care about your name.
Right.
Because everybody want to try to make one too. So they come in bringing their A game every game. And like the cats will talk about, man, I might have had 40 sets, man. There's some cats everybody gonna do that one time in their life.
Right.
Like, if you do that shit consistently,
Yeah, man.
every day, in and day out, against everybody coming at you, that sets you apart. Now, them cats, they say they doing it every day, all day, every time they in the park, then people be coming to see them calling their names out.
Okay. Once again, y'all,
That's why they call Steve Burt out all day.
we have
Oh,
Steve.
yeah.
That's right. Steve Burt and Burt. Hey, man, we have two legends in the building, former NBA players, great men, legends, man. Steve Burt, Jerry Springer now.
Gary.
Gary Springer, sorry.
I get some of that money. If it's all
Yeah,
right.
listen, I seen him on the Judge show the other day. I said he getting too much money.
You got 3 shows.
Quick, let me ask y'all a question about today. Let me switch it up a little bit. How do y'all feel about the NBA today? Like, are some of these players that great?
They skilled, they talented, and they athletic. And once you skilled, you talented, you athletic, you can shoot the ball, and then your IQ comes in play. That's when you become that superstar.
Right.
You know, if you can have all that and not have that's why some guys make it and some guys don't. But these guys are way more skilled than us back then. I mean, I'll keep it real. But even with that skill, I would turn that. Me, I think some of them, because everybody don't play defense.
No one plays defense.
So and with that, if you physical and you know how to get to your spots and get where you're supposed to be, and especially with a system, you can get to your spots, and they show you how to get to your spots and get open. Take advantage of that, and you'll dominate any game.
You know,
And that's why I
capitalize
feel some kids can play in any era.
You know, capitalize on that this year.
Yeah, so.
Because your son's a great defender. I love him. You
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
capitalize on that this year? Gary Payton III.
Yeah.
He fit right in. He played defense. Look,
everything.
take his money. He out of there.
Yeah.
I love him.
You got-
They wouldn't have won without him.
But because they switch everything now. So if you switching everything, you got to
You
guard.
love him, right, Burt?
Huh?
You love him,
Cats
right?
can't
I love him,
guard.
man.
You can't
Love
win
that guy,
championship because these guys are so skilled and talented. So that's why they want mismatches so they can score on you.
Right.
So you got to have cats that can do. You got to do everything now instead of just isolating or shooting and this and that. If you can shoot it, you still got to play deep.
Everything's fine.
Not to take it. I just want to ask you one question. What do y'all think about Ben Simmons?
No, I ain't seen him. Seen him in 2 years.
Well, when you see him on the court, how'd you feel about his game?
I love his game.
I love his game.
No, I mean, he's one of the.
Thank y'all. I love Ben. They went too much out of him.
You put Ben in the right situation, he gonna play. Now, to me, he ain't a Philly type player.
No.
No, he's just not a Philly type player. Yeah,
Right.
Philly don't
Philly
take.
that rough
Philly
now?
don't want no baby. No, but the thing is, they know he can play and he's talented, but Philly, they tough. They got that heart. They got that grit. They ain't no New Yorkers. They don't play. They want what they want.
Right.
You know, they want dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Philly won, and he just didn't give him what he felt they could do. But me, you put him on it because he played D.
He
can pass. He can.
He has 18 points.
He's just not a shooter.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's a place for him. It's definitely a place for him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Big place.
Big place,
Right.
huge place.
Right.
But I'm talking about a place where he can strive,
So
and that team can benefit.
What's the best spot you think's for him? Well, whether he go there, not just.
You got to go to a team that don't need that.
A team that believe in him. That's what I think.
You can't have nobody that's really.
I said,
that middle up. He got to be able to get to that basket, drive to the basket. He can't have somebody like
clogging up the middle.
Clogging up the middle for him.
All right.
But you know
That's why him and Embiid didn't really work too much because Embiid.
Well, see, Embiid is inside and outside.
I love Embiid.
So he's not Embiid is not just an inside player.
No, he should trade and all that.
Embiid's on the outside too. So you got to be able to. I thought it should have been a way they could work with each other.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, I honestly thought that.
Right.
You know,
Yeah, he's impressive.
because he ain't no big man that's gonna stay in there. He can handle Embiid making moves, going.
Embiid's
He guarded 1 through 4.
He do it all.
They give all his credit.
Yeah, he do it all.
Embiid and Joker did the two best centers in the NBA.
Yeah, and Embiid definitely do it all. So you can't deny that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if he was able to deal with the Philly fans, I think he'd probably still be there.
Now, we being in New York, y'all already know where I'm going.
Did y'all see that movie?
Hold on. We being from New York, New Yorkers. What's going on with the Knicks, man? Why we can't get it together, man? What's really going on? Is it really the owner?
Honestly, I don't know if it's over. I think right now, I think we're on the right track, man. I believe because
You like Brunson?
I love
Brunson.
Not a bad-
I love Brunson tough.
I like more importantly, I like coach because defense first, man. I like that. Now that's a tough thing because sometimes you get so tired that you can't do your offense, but you gotta play that D, man. And you gotta learn how to just once they get the balance of it, I think they're gonna be fine. I think they did all right. You know,
They ain't do too
a
bad.
couple players away. You know what I'm saying? A couple players. You gotta make the right choices.
I like
not convinced.
I like Randall. You just said the wrong thing
I
out of
like
the mouth.
Toppin, man.
You like
Yeah,
Obi?
come on,
I
man.
think Obi need to
More
come out
playing
there.
time?
Yes.
Just
You think
let him-
so?
Yeah, be
Hell
Obi,
yeah.
man.
You see Jericho Sims?
I like
So,
him.
Sims.
I like
Big young
him too.
kid.
The second
Athletic
kid.
boy.
Yeah,
Yo,
Super
the
athletic.
afro.
This kid jumping on the roof.
He's super athletic. He gets his hand over the rim.
Yes.
He gets
He's
his
a big
hand.
man.
7 feet.
Yeah, he gets his hand over the rim.
He moves around on defense. Like a
I want to ask
6'6"
both
guy.
of y'all a question. What did y'all think? Because I haven't seen the movie and I really don't want to watch it because when I hear about the people that in it, it really pisses me off. The documentary of New York City point guards. And like some of those guys, why are they on there?
Who's in it? It's Kenny and Rod and
Not those guys. Those guys belong.
everybody else.
But the other guys they interviewed on the show.
Oh, the answer was one guy.
Oh,
I didn't see
guys, they are like, I don't want nobody to be mad.
Honestly, I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Who they leave
I
out?
haven't seen it.
Who they left out? They left out 20 or 10 other point guards that I definitely watched growing up that could have made the show. I'm not a critic. This is just my own personal opinion. I watched A Butter play. No disrespect to A Butter. I got a lot of respect for A Butter. But he's not one of New York City's best point guards, man. At all. I've been watching street players. I like Sham guard.
I think the person
No
they
disrespect to
miss
Sham
big,
guard, but I don't
think
think that. Who?
Boogie Smith.
Yeah.
I heard
Boogie?
it bad. I never
Now,
saw it, so
hold on.
I
Now,
watched
I
the
heard it
Bucks.
really bad.
now listen.
I
I'm
like
gonna say
Sham
this.
guard. He made the NBA. He
He
should
can
have stayed on
bully.
the show. Shamgar can
He
definitely
used to
see
shut
the show.
Harlem down from Brooklyn.
Yeah, it ain't rock.
When they found out he played, I seen him roller pass for the assist from the other side of the court.
Yeah, they find you. You find.
I think that's one of the big ones that they miss
Yeah.
because he definitely.
I will be.
Well,
Now-
do you think this is more of an era type situation?
No, it's not an era.
Here's my thing, right?
Because they got Mark. And I like Shamgar. He's from Harlem. He made the NBA, and he can stay up there. He can stay up there.
If you're gonna go back that far, right, and you're gonna go back to Mark and Kenny, then there's other people you got.
Kenny Archibald. Why
No, you got so many.
Let him
You
explain.
got Mike Mo. You got Coach Brown, right? I'm going back a little further, Marchito and dudes like that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Right?
Carl Green.
Carl
Yo,
Green.
unbelievable.
Hey, give
Y'all
the
keep,
history
y'all
lesson
keep
to
yelling
us.
out. Where's Carl Green from? Y'all keep yelling his name.
Colonial. Yeah, Colonial.
Come on, shout out to Carl Green,
Right
man.
back to the polo ground.
So all these guys was before.
Big difference from Mike Mo, Coach that's my era. You know, right around Kenny and
Right,
you know what I'm
right,
saying.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, I don't know. I didn't see it, so I don't really know.
I ain't seen
What
it.
made them like? Why do they stand out for you from back then?
Who's Kenny and
No.
You might have to look at who's producing it, who's putting it together.
I'm saying
What
the guy-
they know, how much energy they put into really digging in to New York all the way, or did they just want to stay where they were at? Because they have something on Instagram. What's that? New York. I forgot the name.
White Guards.
Yeah,
Yeah,
White
yeah,
Guards.
yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah,
glad they
yeah,
got
yeah,
that. And when you look at that, it's mostly the era of those guys on that thing.
Pearl was up there. They had Pearl up there. I think they had Pearl. You seen the show?
Well, the Pearl wasn't up there, then that's
Did you see the show?
Yeah, Pearl had to be up there.
Gotta be.
Yeah, Pearl had to
Pearl
be.
had to be on the show.
What made these guys for me stand up? Mike Mo, for me, Mike Mo played with 8 All-Americans, 9 All-Americans all the time. It got everybody the ball. We never had an argument. We never had a fight.
Real
So,
quick, go.
1980, freshman of the year, Ronnie Williams, second freshman year. Ronnie Williams used to torch Sam Boyd on the regular.
Yeah.
On the regular. I don't talk about nobody, but it is what it is, right?
Yeah.
So, Mike Mo, Ronnie Williams, me, Gary, Roosevelt Chapman,
Richie Adams.
Big with the Seton Hall, from Mount Vernon.
Johnson.
No,
No,
Mount Vernon.
Oh, yeah.
Ricky Burt.
Ricky Burt.
All right.
Ricky Burt, yeah.
Tony Hawk, I said already.
Yeah.
And everybody got the ball. Mike Mo was a point guard for real, for me. Everybody touched that thing. He won the city at time to time. He won the state at time to time. You understand what I'm saying? He was a real deal. He was supposed to come down here, he didn't come. He went to Florida. He was good there. He was ahead of Mark at
St. John.
Yeah,
He
St. John.
played with Richie in
You
them.
hit him up.
With Chris Mellon in
and
them.
then Mark took over his
Mark,
last
yeah,
year.
last year. Because he sat back there and learned from Mike.
Mike Mo was listen.
He
Mike
learned
was
from
listen, Mike Mo was from the streets, but he was an A student forever. You see him out here running around, fly, stay fly, but he was an A student, constantly. Constantly. He was one of the guys that helped me along earlier from 12 to like 17 after I met
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? And we was all playing together. So it's beautiful for me because I had guys that were in tune with what was going on, but they was real ball players. They understood the game. So it helped me to be a player. Mike was just a heady dude, man. You know, it was unbelievable. For me, it was unbelievable, man. I don't know how he did it. I wanted that rock, and I got it when I needed it. He wanted it. He got it when he needed it. Richie got it when he needed it. You know what I mean? We all
Everybody happy.
We never had
We'll do this.
Matt Doherty, Brett Barrow. Okay, they was also on the team.
Yeah. We'll do stuff like this. Yo, man, stop letting your man score on you, man.
Oh yeah, we do that.
Man, don't let him score again, man.
We do
No,
that.
and they'll say it to me too.
And now if you let him score, and if you don't get that rock, then you
Now
understand.
you know why you ain't touching it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm going now.
In the rock.
Make it
Yeah, I'm going now.
We probably had Earl Jones and Tom.
No, they had the jersey. They made the MVP jacket for him. And then they not making for him.
Yeah.
He did not get that.
That's
Nah.
when Earl Jones had the big 7.
Earl Jones played for
7-4.
UDC, went to the Lakers, played the Lakers.
They gonna get the MVP.
They knew it, they thought they was gonna beat us.
Yeah.
So they had the jacket waiting for us.
Wait
to get
for
it.
Oh,
The same
oh.
how the jacket fitted, man.
Party.
It was all good. We didn't care. We just wanna. New York grit. We just want to beat you, man.
Right.
Now, we had cats like what's his name? Derek Harper.
Oh, we played them. That was shit.
Taught us for
I
40.
like Derek Hall.
Oh my God.
Derek
Yo,
Harper.
he was all American. Me and him were McDonald's all
He
Americans.
was tough.
That's my man.
Physically,
That's my man, Derek Harper, man.
Listen, me and Derek Harper. So the same year we won. We played. We had to get by Derek Harper now. So Derek had the little glasses like this.
Right,
So they look like a little student, a little goofy.
Like a goofy
Right,
dude.
right.
Throw you niggas, throw you off.
He's He's shooting from damn near half court.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You guard him. I'm talking about this is high school, man. I'm guarding him deep, and he coming down,
Pulling up.
like, oh, shit, I'm going to home. So all right, you shoot the 10. I'm going to home. I'm like, let's do this up. We boogie. We had a battle. And
I was about Vernon Delancey. I knew you were coming. Now, I'm going to tell this one. I jump out the gym.
And so does Richie.
And Richie Adams jump out the gym. So me and Richie did this all through high school. We set cats up. He's like, yo, you go on this side, I block that. You block this side, I block that side. So we running down, we laughing, and we gonna get him. We jumping, yo, we jump. He jumped. He kept going. Yo, he looked at us and just leaned through us like this. Boom! I mean, I said and we went. Our hands went this way and this way. We met. He dunked between us like this. Yo, he dunked on us like this. All I did was, yo, we stopped, looked at each other, and laughed out.
This nigga bust our ass.
Yeah, it was crazy.
We ain't even up and laugh. Everybody know.
Because he jumped so high, he's one of them dudes that big country bow-legged dude, butt in the air. He looked like, he can get some rebounds, but you got legs.
But see, I don't worry about it. Nobody can laugh at me. Boom. I dunked on everybody. Sideways, backwards, crooked,
Right.
behind my head. So I dunked on everybody every kind of way. So the cats don't realize, they think, when I tell stuff about me, they think I be making it up. I jump further backwards than guys jump forward. Dunk.
Say that again.
I can take off further backwards than guys can take off going forward.
So look, in 83, right? 1983, we
And I dumped on cats backwards. I'm near the free throw line.
his last year, so I already quit. I quit after the game, by the way, when we lost it. So I'm watching them at City College against Alexander Hamilton.
Yeah.
Right? Coach L. Brown, same dude I said, Ice Reynolds, right? Beetle, Washington. Ice Reynolds, yeah, Orlando Magic. LSU, yeah. So he killing them, right? I'm glad because they didn't call me like, I can't beat him, somebody got to beat him. He come down one time, like, he running. I don't know if I remember little Evie. Evie used to coach us. And King Tower.
Girl, yeah.
They used to call her G.I. Joe.
No, Miss G.I. Joe. No, Miss G.I. Joe.
Nice girl.
Yeah.
So we're in the stands, like we sitting there, so he come down, guy doing this, then they lose, we come down, and he stopped. Like, follow that right after follow that man, he turned around, and he floated backwards, right? He floating, everybody's coming up. What's going on, man? He threw that shit down, boom! He said, he gonna kill himself. I was like, oh, shit. It was crazy because he was running, and all of a sudden he just turned and went backwards. And it was like from way out, and boom. And then he hung a little bit and let go. She was, oh, he gonna kill himself.
Hey, listen, man, we're not gonna keep y'all long. Like I said, man, the great Steve Burt, Gary Springer, man. Just one or two more questions before I let y'all get out of here.
They played the good games though. Word up, they played good games, man.
How important was basketball back then?
It was important enough to save my life.
Save mine for sure.
It saved my life. I was always a street kid. I should have never played high school ball. I had to transfer myself from one high school to the other. I ain't used no parents, none of that. I tried to get my sister to take me to town.
They was tired of that.
I was gambling. I was doing stuff I shouldn't have been doing instead of playing ball. So I ain't played my first 2 years, and they told me I couldn't play my sophomore year. I got mad, transferred myself. Went to Taft to go play with Lonnie Green. Couldn't get in there because they didn't come. I got mad. I went to Benjamin Franklin where they had the baddest dudes. Billy Reiser, Bo McNeely, they the baddest. So the coach saw how tall I was. He said, go in there and play with them. I said, that's all I got to do? He said, yeah. Man, they the number one team in the city. I swear, and I ain't joking. I dunked on every last one of them. I blocked all their shots. I wouldn't let them score. I promise you. That's how I dominated them. And then I said what I need. He said, be here tomorrow.
You enrolled?
I enrolled.
I'm gonna do the paperwork for you.
That's how it went.
And now, how does it feel with both of y'all having kids that play professionally?
But not only it, both our kids played with each other.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I know.
And I don't. And at the same school we went to.
Not Jaden, Gary. Big Gary.
My Gary,
Gary,
old
Steve,
son.
that he got some.
Wow.
Yeah,
And they won the NCAA.
It's on top.
They lost LSU, big baby. They've been big baby.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow, man.
Yeah, so-
Legendary, man.
Yeah, so yeah, the basketball for me was a lifesaver because, like I said, my parents died. So when I wasn't a street kid, but I come out, I ain't got no choice. Ain't nothing else. I mean, I'm going to school. I'm going to go to school because that's what I was taught. But still, I mean, I got movement now. I can move around. So basketball was perfect because everything else came, but I was pretty decent. So guys like Wayne, guys like Calvin, guys like Vandy from my block, and men didn't know the dudes. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you're not doing that. Guys from 41st Street. Nah, man, you can't do that. You ain't doing it. See you later.
Right.
So it was for me, it was a beautiful thing. I ain't got no money, but I'm still in my lane.
Right.
And I'm doing what I need to do.
Right.
Ain't nobody bothering me, so I'm doing what I want to do.
Right.
It's a beautiful thing. That's why I'm a hood dude, man.
Right.
Coming back to my hood saved me.
Yeah.
Right.
Saved me.
man.
That's all.
That's right.
It's
That's
a
right.
beautiful thing. It's a
Beautiful thing.
thing.
Yes.
And that's why people still fuck with us to this day. Because I ain't about being no fake, nothing you are or nothing you're not. Just be who you are, and you're all right with me. Somebody who can be yourself. I don't know nobody.
And if you're trying to get where I get,
Yeah.
if I got there, I'm telling you, you can do it, man. It can be done.
Before we get out of here, say that again. What advice you have for these youngins now? The men and the
If
women.
you're trying to get there, where I was at, it's gonna be done. If I did it, you could do it.
That's right.
You can do it. You gotta work at it.
I was just about to add
You
that
got to
part.
work.
If you ain't willing to work at this, if you don't really love it, you're not gonna get nothing out of it.
That's right.
You got to love it. You gotta be a passion.
Yes.
Yes.
It's a beautiful game, man.
No, I love it.
Yeah.
All levels.
Best sport in the world for me, man.
Well, I tell you, I
I
love
love
that.
other sports, but I'm in love with basketball,
Yeah.
man.
That's right.
Big facts. Hey, man. Once again, we gonna leave on that note. Great, man. Like I said, man, I'm at a loss for words, man. These brothers is I look up to these brothers, man, and these are the people that I think we forget, who are very inspirational, legendary. We need to start showing these brothers a lot of love and giving them their flowers. That's what this platform is for. It's not for us, it's for them. It's for the people that others fail to realize this was our NBA.
Right.
Until this day, I'd rather watch them than the NBA. That's really how I am. Anybody that know me know that. Once again, Steve Burt, Gary Springer, man, great brothers, man, even better human beings. I really appreciate them. And thank y'all, brothers, man.
No problem.
Yes.
I'm good.
Till next time. All aboard with Uncle Ice.
Oh,
Be out.
Uncle Ice, be out.
Yes, sir.
I gotta go with one.
45 minutes.
I'm trying to tell us, man.
I'm ahead with
45 minutes.